Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Ivan Penaluna.
I'm Byron Bertram, and on today's episode, California out of water in 1 year. Weapons of mass destruction found in Canada?
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes and giggle and kid around, huh? Giggling like a bunch of young broads in a schoolyard. Well, let me tell a joke.
I wanted this to be professional.
I don't gotta listen to this shit.
You certainly don't, pal. Because the good news is...
Awesome!
With Byron Bertram and Ivan Penaluna.
So it's been announced that California has only 1 year left of water in their reserves, so they're fucked.
They are fucked. Without water, you're dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Right? Even my 8-year-old can tell you that.
Yeah, totally.
So anyway, this isn't just the water that, runs across the ground. This is the water that's deep within the water table.
Yeah.
Way below ground. They're out of that water as well. And they've been going through this drought for a number of years. And it's been getting progressively worse every summer. And they're out of water. So, I mean, it's serious. It's fucked. And it's not just California. There's a lot of places in the southwest of the United States that are suffering the same sort of thing. But for years they've been, importing and shipping water into Las Vegas. So maybe that's what the future holds for California as well.
Well, I mean, have you even had tap water there? It's gross. It's just like drinking dirt and silicone.
I actually drank tap water in Las Vegas, and it made my legs itch, and made me feel ill.
Yeah, it's gross.
I just thought, why did I do that?
And everything about Vegas makes you physically feel ill, really.
I bet the bottled water is the best thing about Vegas.
Yeah.
It's the only good thing in Vegas.
Well, if you had $5 crab, that's good.
$5 crab?
Yeah.
Have you eaten $5 crab
in Vegas, you would. Yeah, why not?
Fuck, $5 crab. That's going to make you ill.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Last
Just
time I
shit
went
my
there,
pants playing the slots.
Last time I went there, I lived almost exclusively off burritos and fat burgers.
That's right. I was with you there. We were there when Bin Laden died.
We were there when Bin Laden got shot, and all the Yanks in the pools were having a party.
Yeah, they were.
There's all these old leathery guys, sort of like high-fiving young women in bikinis.
It was the only time in my life where I was thinking, like, man, maybe I should have sided with the Taliban. This place deserves all it gets.
They were having a party. It was a place to be. It really was. I mean, being in Vegas the night they killed Bin Laden, that was a great place to be.
You know what? Maybe California needs to get all their water from Afghanistan.
Maybe what they should do is just do what they're doing right now. So carry on doing what you're doing in California. Just get your water off Nestle. Because where do they get it from? They get it from British Columbia. So this is the other story in the news. British Columbia is now selling off like billions of gallons of BC water to Nestle for, is it $2.47 per 100 million gallons or something like that? It's very cheap. It's much cheaper than their water once they've put it in plastic. Anyway, so basically Nestle takes all this water from BC, ships it down to California. Californians go, this is nice water. It tastes better than the tap water. And they live off that.
Yeah.
It only gets expensive if you want to fill your pool with it.
Well, that's true, but they need to fill pools. I mean, they have to have those cocaine Hollywood orgies.
Yeah, well, without a swimming pool, you haven't really got the LA life, have you?
Well, no, you don't. You need to have Botox. You need to have a pool. You need to have a Mexican maid. You need to have high level cocaine addiction. Pretentious cocaine, good cocaine.
Did you hear that story a few years ago? It was actually snowing in LA, and all of the movie producers rushed outside and started to snort it. They're trying to snort it. They thought it was cocaine. All these movie producers were arrested by the police for snorting snow. They're going, "What the fuck are you doing?" They're going, "I thought it was cocaine." I was going, "That's intent. I'm arresting you."
That's pretty funny.
Anyway,
share a cell with Suge Knight.
Well, there you go. Suge Knight. What's his bail?
$25 million.
$25 million. That's a lot of money.
I know.
For Suge Knight.
He fainted.
So he basically ran someone over in his truck, didn't he?
Yeah, it was an accident because he can't see very well and he's a sociopath.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, let's go back to California.
So for California, yeah. Just like, so what are they going to do? What are they going to do for water?
I don't know. Do you remember that film with Burt Lancaster? It was called The Swimmer, and I think it was done in 1968, something like that. Basically, the premise of the film is that he is a swimming enthusiast, and he basically swims from a friend's party back to his apartment or his house via all of his friends' pools in LA. It's a fascinating film. It's well worth watching. But anyway, it's called The Swimmer.
That sounds like on paper like the most ridiculous concept for a movie.
Yeah, but he's like stops in with Shirley MacLaine for a little bit, and then he stops in with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau, and
So
you
he
know,
just
there's all these
crashes
little
pools?
Scenes. Yeah, he crashes all these pools, and people are having drinks or going through some sort of drama. You know, and that's what makes the film. Basically, it's a great film. I mean, I encourage anybody to check it out. Anyway, it's called The Swimmer. But my point is, with the drought that's going on in LA right now, they wouldn't be able to make that movie. They wouldn't be able to do that movie unless they
And
feel
that'd be a real tragedy.
well, yeah, well, you'd have to be You'd have to be a skate kid, leaving his friend's house, and then bowling all the empty swimming pools all the way back to.
Yeah, that'd be more an LA movie. Well, they could just film it in Canada like anywhere else and just pretend it's the States.
That's a good.
And
point.
pay actors here next to nothing.
There you go.
Yeah. So you know what? I think this water, what's going to happen, the Keystone Pipeline will be approved, and they're just going to replace it with water. No oil, just water.
So, but that's the only problem with that is that the Keystone Pipeline will actually run to Florida, right, or somewhere around there.
Oh, they might
It's
just
not going to LA.
they might just reroute it.
Okay, so they're just going to, it's a bendy one, is it?
Yeah.
Is it a bendy pipeline?
Yeah, why not? Just put on a little offshoot.
Okay, so you know.
I don't know anything about engineering.
No, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's why you're Byron Bertram.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
why
know
I'm
anything about
Byron
engineering.
Bertram. That's why my parents came up with the name. They're like, he doesn't know about engineering. Let's call him Byron Bertram.
Yeah, when your parents came up with your name, what did you think they were thinking? They were thinking, because it's quite an unusual name. I mean, you could be, it's a bit of a
It's
P.T.
no standard Ivan
Barnum.
Penaluna, that's for sure.
No, but it's a bit of a P.T. Barnum name, isn't it? It's a bit like Ivan Penaluna's Big Top.
Oh, Ivan
Byron
Penaluna?
Bertram's Big Top. No, Byron Bertram's Big Top sounds better.
It does, yeah. I'd love to have a big top.
Yeah.
I need to have a bunch of water to keep it going.
So anyway, so what do you think your parents were thinking at that time?
What were they
when
thinking?
named
Oh, well,
you?
basically, my parents, what happened? They were getting, I was just the baby for 2 months. They were getting, they got a letter in the mail threatened to be fined.
Well, from the government?
Yeah, for not registering me.
That is one of those things that it's almost impossible to get prosecuted for.
Yeah, you didn't name
But
your
your
baby.
Your parents managed it, nearly.
And then my mom was reading some poem by Lord Byron and thought, Byron, oh my God.
So for 2 months, they
Oh, just
couldn't
the
think
baby.
of a name,
Yeah.
and you were just the baby.
Yeah, I was just a little thing shitting around for no name.
And then they got a letter off the government saying, if you don't name your kid
Yeah,
soon,
we're gonna fine you.
We're going to fine you.
Yeah.
And what did you? Yeah, then your mum panicked.
My mom panicked
I
and
went, shit, Byron.
saw the first thing she saw a book of or something like that. She's like, there, a poet who died of syphilis.
That could have been a lot worse, though,
Yeah.
couldn't it?
Oh, totally, yeah. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, it could have been. What could it have been? Could have been Dumbo. Could have
coulda-
been Woody.
It could have been.
Could have been Woody Woodpecker.
You know what? I heard some parents got fined for naming their children for naming his kid Adolf Hitler.
Well, that's pretty specific.
Yeah.
That's not like, it's not like they got a letter off the government going, if you don't name your kid soon, we're going to fine you. And they went, oh shit, what's that? What's that documentary about last night? It's about Adolf Hitler. Yeah, that's what we'll name him. That's not what went on in that family.
No, I think
What
there was
went on in that
something a little
family-
bit more nefarious than that.
Yeah, exactly. What went on in that family is that they were planning that baby, and they went, as soon as this baby comes out, it's getting called Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, either A, they're Nazis, or number two, they hate their kids, or three, both.
I think I'd go with the former. I think that they're probably Nazis.
Yeah.
So, what else have we got anyway?
Well, let's go Bill O'Reilly style. Let's lead into the fucking news.
This is the fucking news.
All right, go. In 5, 4. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
This is the fucking news.
Fucking thing sucks.
All right, so the top news story this week is the town of Akron, Ohio, has a serial shitter on the loose.
Yeah, apparently since 2012, this man has been pooing on cars at night, and in the town is they're in terror.
They're in
Yeah,
terror.
they call this man the bowel. They call this man the bowel movement bandit.
You know what I associate the word terror with? Somebody marauding around with a gun.
Yeah.
Right? Not somebody taking a dump on the roof of a Mazda 626.
Yeah, but a gun is way more hygienic.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, the town's not in terror.
Well, apparently, there's some people that are pretty fucked up. This guy's done it a bunch of times, like 19 times. And a couple of the cars he's done multiple times.
Okay, so this guy has obviously some sort. It's a borderline sexual, obsessive, compulsive behavior, fetish behavior that's going on here. This is not some angry guy who doesn't like cars,
Yeah.
right? Because what he's been doing.
Well, he likes
wrong,
cars. He likes cars so much.
So what he's been doing, correct me if I'm wrong, is he's been like taking shit and smearing it on the handle, and if the door's open, he'll go inside and do a poo in there.
Yeah, he'll poo on the car everywhere.
This is my favorite, though. He actually gets on top of the roof. This is a high-profile offender. He gets on top of the roof at night at the risk of a silhouette being cast by a passing police car, and he squats down and he does a big Mr. Whippy on the roof.
Yeah.
Now that is a professional.
Just a coiler, just boop.
It makes me think of, it's like a Joker. It's like the Joker.
Puts a cherry on top, too.
It's he puts a cherry on the top?
Yeah.
Of it? No, you're just making that shit
No,
up.
no. It's a hemorrhoid.
So you even disgusted yourself then, didn't you?
Yeah.
So basically, he's doing these poos on the top of a car. It makes me think of something that the Joker might do in Batman.
Yeah.
Haha, I'm going to do a poo on the top of a car. You'll never know who it is. It's the Joker.
Yeah.
It's not the Penguin. He can't get up there.
But it's like if you tried to get shit off of a car, it's a real pain in the
I've never
ass.
tried to do that. I've never tried to do that. No one's ever shat on my car, but I've recently not given them any reason to do that.
You cut off my pun. I said it's a real pain in the ass. Now it's not funny
about
because
that.
I had to
Do it
re-say
again. Do it again.
No, you can't. That's the thing. You can't redo a pun.
All right.
You get one shot at it, and then it's shit.
Sorry. And you had to have a pregnant
It's like
pause.
shit. It's even worse than shitting on a car.
Sorry, I killed the pregnant pause for you.
Yeah.
You just paused and I thought it was an
Maybe
opportunity
that
to
guy's
get in.
asshole was pregnant, and then it fucking gave birth to a beautiful brown baby on 19 different cars.
So this guy's not been caught yet, has he?
No, but they got a picture of him. Like some people got fed up because there's one particular car that he just is taking a real shining to, and he shat on it numerous times, and they set a surveillance of it, and they took a picture of the guy.
Yeah.
I think he knows
Well,
his
looked like a
days are
deer-
numbered.
He looked like a deer in the headlight, didn't he?
Yeah.
So what type of car did they have? Do you know?
4 wheels.
Oh, fuck off, Byron.
Shit brown.
Okay.
I know that's the color of it.
Okay.
Well,
so
now
what else,
anyway.
What else is in the news? There's some others. There's been a good week for news stories. This week, I want to talk about this. Vladimir Putin, wasn't available.
Yeah,
for
he
the
went
press.
missing for a week.
Yeah, well, that's what the press said. The Western press go, Vladimir Putin, something's happened to him. He's dead. He's in bed or something like. Well, he must be ill or he's dead. Like they were talking about some communist. leader in
That's
the
ridiculous
70s.
because everybody knows where he was.
Well, so then basically, yeah, and then he's like, they're going, well, maybe he's like he's got a cold. Maybe he's got a cold. And they were going, oh, well, maybe his girlfriend, has been having a baby and he's been away for that. And he's just like, no, he's been indoors for a few days.
No, he's been in Akron, Ohio, shitting on cars. Yeah.
He's having
Fucking
a
yeah.
big team.
He just fucking, and he curls it. It's just like a turd, like shaped like a bear.
He's like the defecation Banksy, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's like a Soviet defecation Banksy.
Yeah.
Terrorizing Ohio. Is that where Vladimir Putin's been? Vladimir Putin's got bigger fish to fry than that.
Yeah. It's not the Cold War, it's the Brown War.
Okay, Byron. That's great, mate. That's great. So,
But
anyway,
he's alive, he's well.
he is alive and well, and I'm very pleased to hear about that.
I mean, that's the thing. The West, they were worried about Kim Jong Un because he was sick for a few days.
Yeah, no one does that. No one in Russia goes, yeah, President Obama hasn't been seen for a few days.
No.
He's probably dead.
No,
They don't. No one does that.
no, but CNN just starts freaking out. They're just like, we hate these guys. These guys are bad. They're bad people. And then all of a sudden they start worrying. They're like, where are these guys? We're worried, guys. Where the hell? Where's Putin? Where's Kim Jong Un? Guys, come on, man. BBC's just like, where are they? Yeah, no, we fucking. Everybody starts freaking out. Like, oh, okay, they're cool. They're fine. They're fine. We fucking hate these guys.
I know, they hate them, and then they get worried when they
They
disappear.
get really worried. They
get
just love to
upset.
worry. The Western media just loves to worry.
Well, they like to speculate. They're
Yeah.
like, where's Putin? We think he's probably dead.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's like if David Cameron went on holiday for a week, they won't be going, where's David Cameron? Where the fuck is he?
Yeah.
He's in Sardinia with his wife and kids. Are you sure?
Yeah.
We haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah. We haven't had a picture of
He
him in
might
an
have
hour.
been eaten by a jellyfish.
Yeah.
But if Putin went on holiday, that's exactly what they'd be saying.
Yeah. Until he's back, and now we hate him.
Now he's back, and he's like, fuck you. Now I've had a nice rest. I'm going to fuck with you a bit more.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Anyway,
Putin.
I love Vladimir Putin. That's great. Anyway, there's another story in the news. This is a great one. I love this. In Madera, California, a car thief attempted to hide from police by covering his face in black spray paint. So what that basically means is, to rephrase that, this guy was hiding from police and he didn't want them to see him. So he took a can of black aerosol that he found somewhere and sprayed his face with it.
Man, yeah. What would you do that?
What do you mean?
Would you spray your face black to avoid police?
No, would I fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, you could put some camouflage on. But I mean, if you're hiding from the police, they've got thermal imaging and everything now. There's no point doing any of that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
this is the only time someone attempted to be black to avoid police attention, really.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he should, go into some sort of...
Well, if you did that in Canada, everybody'd be too politically correct to...
mention it.
To
They would
mention
just
it or
ignore
accuse
the fact
you.
that he had a black face.
Yeah.
They would be more worried about the damage he might have done to his kidneys and livers by spraying his body.
They just want to know if this,
toxic
the
paint.
spray was just organic enough or free range, spray paint.
Fair enough. I think you've fucking driven that one into a damn
Yeah.
gutter there, Byron.
Yeah.
So anyway, what have you been doing this week? What's been happening?
Well, my God, what have I been doing? I do stand-up comedy for
Do ya?
some of the listeners don't know,
Okay.
and I performed at a pot cafe.
Really? That's not... Because you don't smoke pot, do you?
I don't smoke pot. I was just like coughing my lungs out the entire...
So let's just rewind a little bit. You did a gig, right, for a cannabis cafe.
Yeah.
Of which there are many in Vancouver.
Yeah.
As there are in all over North America right now. And they said, somebody approached you and said, "Hey, do you want to do this show?" And you went, "Yeah," right?
Yeah.
Because you do. Because
Yeah.
you just like attention, right?
No, well,
Was
they
there
give me...
any money in it?
yeah, they give me a small amount of money.
Did they pay you in weed?
No, they didn't, thankfully.
Okay. So they gave you a small amount of money, or like a pot smoker's amount of money?
Yeah, pretty
Like
much a pot
$25.
smokers. Well, a little bit more than that, but
What,
yeah.
50?
Maybe, whatever.
What, 75?
I got meth.
Well, what did you get?
I got $100.
$100. Okay, that's fair enough. That's not too measly.
Yeah.
Don't knock them down. They.
No, exactly.
Anyway, so they got money. So anyway, they got you to do this gig. Everybody, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody in the audience is smoking weed.
Yes, stoned out of their heads.
Big, thick green cloud.
Just green cloud, red eyes, green cloud everywhere.
And you're having to perform in there.
Yeah.
And you were getting stoned, right?
I was, yeah.
And did you have a sore throat?
I did. My throat was just, ugh. It was just, I don't like pot. My mom's a big pothead. I rebelled by just being an alcoholic.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So anyway, what did they like you? I mean, because you're used to performing in front of people who are
We were a bit
little
drunk. Yeah.
or maybe just young and stupid.
Well, they were young and stupid, but they weren't drunk. They were just stoned. But one guy, I remember just, he'd get burning his fingers in the front row. That was pretty
Oh,
funny.
because he was smoking weed through
Yeah.
his fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, and he kept on going, ah, ah.
Yeah.
Did the mind have anything to say about that?
Oh, it just, just like I'm on fire. These jokes are killing. These jokes are hot. No, it's better. I did a pod cafe in Toronto, and that one was even worse because that one had all these plastic bags, so everybody was just breathing through these big and huge plastic bags, and it just sounded like aliens ruffling. It was just
What?
horrible. Yeah.
What, people had to smoke through plastic bags?
Well, they had this just like where you just like burning a bunch of like weed or hash in some big plastic bag. Anyway,
It's fucked.
yeah, it's not a very productive culture.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I spent a lot of my 20s smoking weed, and I just, it's one of those things you just think, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah.
Anyway.
But
do you want to know what's been happening with me?
Yes.
Well, so why don't you ask me?
What's happening with you?
Just working kids.
Oh.
Do you want more details?
No, it's all right, I guess.
No, I'll tell you if you want. Just, show some interest and I'll
Nah,
fucking
it's fine.
divulge.
So anyway, back to me.
No, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. It's my turn, right? I get 5 minutes to talk about my week as well.
All right, fine.
I don't do as exciting stuff as you.
Well,
But,
no, I'm interested. Ivan, tell me whatever, man.
Okay. Well, I've just been working this week, and when I haven't been working, I've been hanging out with the kids, watching some Downton Abbey, some True Detective, like to mix it up a bit. Yeah. Right? Don't look at your fucking phone while I'm talking.
I'm listening, man.
You're texting a fat gay man. That's all you're doing. I know you are.
Yeah, but he knows where to get party favors.
Okay, listen. So anyway, Right, so just hanging out with the kids, right? And for those of people who don't know, right, I got kids nowadays, they're just shit. Kids nowadays are shit, right?
But everybody said that about
No, kids nowadays
kids
they are
nowadays.
shit, right? No, but I've got old school kids.
right.
I've got old school kids, which makes parenting a lot more difficult because you're not allowed to beat the fuck out of them. But it's they're very hard work because they're rambunctious, right? They're like Mongolian warriors without horses.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what my kids are like. You know? I could run.
but they have gunpowder.
I could secure a perimeter with my kids.
Yeah, right.
That's what they're like. They're very proactive. Let's put it that way.
You could secure a perimeter in like 13th century Chinese
with my
wall.
kids, and they're only 4 and 8.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, I've been hanging out with those guys when I've not been at work, and work is pretty much like just looking after big kids. You know. So my life just consists
Just taking
of
care of people.
taking care of people who don't know better, and we're just trying to help them
Yeah, right.
get better. There you go.
There you go.
Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
This has been This Week with Ivan and Byron.
You couldn't give a fuck, could you?
Well,
Really, you couldn't give a fuck. You feign interest.
what's it going to do for my career, Ivan?
God.
I mean, come on. What's it going to do for me?
I talk about kids, and you look at me, and as if to say, it's like I've shown you a fucking picture of a talking dog made out of eggs.
Ivan, well, I like eggs.
Anyway, what else have we got? Right. Hey, you know what it is? It's
What's
time
that?
For Twitastrophe.
Nice.
Fuck.
So, yeah, this week's catastrophe. This is pretty funny. Elton John boycotts Dolce & Gabbana.
Yeah, there's been this. Even I saw this, right? So Dolce & Gabbana and Elton John are now at war. Now, I just want to first start by saying that Elton John's been at war with just about fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Because that's his MO. He just goes to war with people.
He's
at the drop of a hat.
a bitchy old queen,
He is a bitchy old queen. That's exactly what he is. But anyway, Dolce & Gabbana have proven with this argument, there's an argument about gay parenting and gay marriage and in vitro fertilization for gay couples who want to have kids. And Dolce & Gabbana have come out and said, we don't agree with that sort of shit. And Elton John's going, how dare you? I've got children and I'm gay and all this shit. And I think what Dolce & Gabbana have done is that they've proven that they're more Italian than they are gay.
Yeah, and they're very gay, but they're just more Italian.
Exactly. I think that's basically, it's just, 65% Italian, 35% gay.
Yeah, but they're like, but we are gay. I don't know why they sound French.
Are they from France?
Yeah, exactly. But they're
from?
gay.
Oh, no, they're from Kazakhstan now.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are they from?
Anyway,
They're Italian. Do the Italian.
But we are gay.
You get paid to do voiceovers.
But
Do a
we are
fucking-
gay. We
Come
are
on.
gay. But we don't. We call them as synthetic babies. They are synthetic babies. This is what they are. They're synthetic babies.
Synthetic babies.
Designer clothes, designer babies. No.
No, now they're Indian.
Yeah, exactly. My voice is.
So hang on a minute. So they called Elton John's babies synthetic babies.
They call them synthetic babies, and Elton John tweeted it just like, "How dare you call my babies synthetic babies, you twats! Your clothes are atrocious. Everybody ban them."
So this is the-
hashtag. Wah.
Okay, so this is the really juicy bit of this. So basically, Elton John went, all my fans out there, all my 8 trillion fans, no one of you should buy Dolce & Gabbana anymore. And he thought this was it. This will be like the gates of heaven closing for Dolce & Gabbana. And, maybe some people went, right, I'm going to listen to Elton John, but I would put it that most people wouldn't give a shit what Elton John said, and they'd carry on buying Dolce & Gabbana if that's what they were doing. And then you've got Dolce & Gabbana going, hey, boycott Elton John.
Yeah.
Which is a lot harder to do because Elton John makes music, not just clothes, right?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
So-
Close your ears if you hear Elton John on the radio
Exactly.
because you're wearing some designer shades that are too expensive?
What about the people in the middle who are both Dolce & Gabbana fans and Elton John fans? They're going to have a real hard time.
They should just kill themselves.
Yeah, they probably should do anyway.
Yeah, they probably should.
All right, we're going to get. If someone who's a Dolce & Gabbana fan and an Elton John fan kills themselves after hearing this show, we're going to get in trouble.
They should
Because-
jump off a building
No,
holding
don't
their
say that
designer
shit.
baby's hands,
Okay.
dressed very well.
All right. Dressed very
Yeah,
well.
just being, thinking they're gonna fly because they're rocket men and
Nice.
crash to a
Nice,
horrible
Byron.
death.
A bit late, but nice. I like that. Okay, great. So anyway, Dolce & Gabbana, more Italian than they are gay. Elton John, definitely still 100% gay.
Yeah, 100% whiner.
Yeah, well, and Queen.
Him and Madonna should
Bury the
have
Hatchet.
a cat fight.
He has a cat fight with everybody.
He does, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just getting. See, what happens, right, is you just get older and older, and you get more and more senile and cantankerous.
Yeah.
And you can get away with it to a certain point, and then you start saying and doing things that people just go, right, now you're just an old fuck. Isn't that true?
Well, hopefully before he gets too senile, he could be angry at the Dry Shave show.
Well, wouldn't that be great?
It would be so great.
Wouldn't it be great?
I just want somebody of any clout.
Yeah, so if you've got a twitastrophe and you want to share it with us, you can tweet us at the Dry Shave Show.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
do that better than you do normally.
Well, you said at the Dry Shave show.
I know, but
just at the Dry Shave show. Anyway.
Can you do it in your way?
At the Dry Shave show.
Oh, I fucking hate it when you do that. Anyway, we might use it on the show. If you send it to us at the Dry Shave Show, we might use it on the show. So there you go.
All right, just moving on to a new thing. We got street jokes.
Street jokes! Has it got, hang on a minute, can I just ask, has Street Jokes got a little jingle that goes with it?
I'm not sure if we got a jingle yet.
Okay, can I do it?
Sure.
Can I do the jingle to Street Jokes?
All right, here,
It
let's
goes
do
like
that again.
No, I'll just do the jingle.
Okay, go for it.
Street Jokes! Street Jokes! Street Jokes! Street Jokes! Street Jokes! Where you going? Street Jokes!
Hilarity.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I
Like
like
that?
that. We just made that shit up.
All right, there you
Okay.
go. There's our segment.
Not very good, but
Not
good
very
that
good.
we just made it up.
All right, so this street joke, by the way, if you have a street joke, email us, thedryshaveshow@gmail.com. We might use it. All right, so the reason we came up with this segment is because this guy Mike from Florida, basically he heard a really funny joke from Robin Williams, and he wanted to send it to us. So he did. And yeah, pretty funny joke. So we thought, why not? Why not do something? Send in a joke, and if we like it, we'll use it, and you get on the air. All right, so this street joke from Mike from Florida, i.e. Robin Williams joke. A man and his wife are in the bedroom having sex. They're going at it real hot and heavy. All of a sudden, they hear a noise. It's their little son, Timmy. He is standing there looking shocked before rushing out of the room. The man says, "Don't worry, I'll go talk to him." He opens his son's door only to find little Timmy going at it hot and heavy with Grandma. The man outraged says, "Oh my God." Timmy looks at him smirking and says, "It's not so funny when it's your mother, is it? Yeah, you see?"
I like the way they did that. They turned it around and they made it funny at the end.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, jokes. Jokes are. I like jokes.
So are they funny, Byron? Are
Jokes
funny?
Jokes can be funny.
Can they?
They
All
can
of them
be.
funny or just some of them?
Some of them are funny.
I've got some favourite street jokes.
Oh yeah,
my one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, teacher. She's got a class of 8-year-olds, and she's got to give them this aptitude test, right? She's got a troublemaker called Timmy, right? And so she walks into class one day. She thinks, I'm having no nonsense today. I'm going to nip this one in the bud. She walks into class, and she says, "Kids, I've got an aptitude test for you here. I want to ask you, right? If you've got three birds sat on a wall, right, and you shoot one of them, how many are left?" And like Timmy puts his hand up, and he goes, "None, miss." She goes, "Well, how do you work that out?" He says, "Well, if you shoot one of them, the rest will fly away. So there's none left." She goes, "Well, actually, Timmy, mathematically, you're incorrect because there'll be 2 left. But I like the way you think." And he went, "All right then, miss, I got a question for you. If there's 3 ladies stood in a group eating ice creams, and one of them's licking it, one of them's biting it, and the other one's sucking it, which one of them's married, miss?" She says, "Well, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I suppose the one that's sucking it." He went, "No, miss, the one with the ring on her finger, but I like the way you think."
That teacher's a whore.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah.
I thought that as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, good on teachers,
I get-
Polish teachers and 8-year-old boys.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about.
Well, we got our editorial coming up here.
Have we?
Yeah, we have a very interesting editorial
Have
here.
we? Yeah, I'm quite excited by this editorial.
Yeah,
Looking forward to chatting about it afterwards. Anyway,
absolutely.
so who have we
It's
got?
our contributor
yeah,
to
can
the
you
show.
Can you pronounce his second name correctly? 'Cause I was
Yeah,
very upset
Stephen
about that.
Peaver,
Stephen Peaver.
and he's got a very interesting editorial for us.
All right, guys, this one's just for you. A little advice on dick pics. Now, I get it. Your dick is awesome, so everybody should see it. That being said, no unsolicited dick pics. It's just fucking rude. Well, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. Yeah, it works when you're a kid eating cookies before dinner, not with dicks. But what if she says no? Then you don't show her your dick. Now think about it. If you were at a bar chatting it up with a girl about, Harry Potter or whatever you guys talk to girls about, you wouldn't just pull it out and be like, look at my dick. I don't care how good your wand joke is or if you have a whomping willow, it's not going to end well. And if you text her an unsolicited dick pic, you just went from a potential date to a creepy flasher in a trench coat. So if doing it in real life could be sexual assault, you probably shouldn't do it with your phone. And if you have done it, how often does it work? You're using the Nigerian prince method. The emails they send are obviously scams. The subject line, the shit English, send money first, all that stuff. And most of them end up in the spam folder. So when they get a response from somebody, they know they're an idiot and they have a solid lead on their hands. You're both fishing for the bottom of the barrel humans. Also, you're both assholes. So make sure she is down and knows it's coming. Zing. Just don't throw your dick pics around willy-nilly. Sorry, this is 2 dick jokes in a row. You're just flooding the market with dick and devaluing it as a whole. You're like handing out flyers, right? And those just end up in the trash. You got to take pride in your penis. It's fucking special, so not everybody gets to see it. And you want some sexy pictures out of this too, right? Well, once you send the dick pic, what do you have to bargain with? Right? Different angles, who fucking cares? Your butthole, that's gross. But understand, girls don't generally get turned on as much as guys do by visual stimulation. So it's all about presentation, right? You just start slow, maybe something shirtless, something funny, maybe your sexy booty and your new Spider-Man underwear. And you're trading pictures the whole time. Like you send one, she sends one, you send one, she sends one. Right? It's an exchange. But no, I'm kind of fat. So you think she doesn't fucking know that? Doesn't matter. You got to play the game. Create some anticipation. Wouldn't you have a girl rather want to see it? Like you send one of your Spidey bulge and she's like, oh, I want to see your Peter Pecker with its mask off. And you say no because denying her is a lot of fucking fun. But then at the end of it, you got to show her the dick pic because she just made a Spider-Man dick joke and she fucking earned it. Respect her, respect your penis, and happy sexting.
All right, that was very interesting. So you've had a lot of experience in this dick pic culture.
I've sent 1 or 2 in my time.
And have you made the mistake of just dropping your load literally?
just shooting the wad in the beginning?
Yeah.
Maybe back in the day, but I always felt we was like, oh, or then you have to pull the whoops, didn't mean to send it to you, and like, but what do you think?
Yeah,
like, that's not cool either. But and maybe back when I was like 16, and it's all pixelated penises on your flip phone. But like now it's by request only, and then at the same time it's like I'm not giving it away for free.
Well, yeah, I know you don't want to put your dick pic as like your Tinder profile.
Or do you?
Some people do that. Some people do that.
Yeah, I mean on Grindr, yes, of course.
Yeah, there you go. On Grindr,
I feel like that's just par for the course.
Well, yeah. But women seem to have standards. Men don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, men don't have standards.
No.
This is what we do when there's no
That's why
women
we
around.
invented women.
Yeah, to have
standards for us.
Well, it's from Adam's rib, and that's a dick joke.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not the actual rib. No.
Yeah.
That's
It's just a series of dicks in his chest.
All right, Byron, you're getting fucking dark now.
No, I did. There was one time at a party back in the day where 2 of my lady friends had left the party, and my roommate Joe had my phone for some reason. I don't know why, but they texted me and were like, "Send us a picture of your dick." And then Joe was like, "All right, we're doing this." And he was like, "Well, you got to send a picture of your boobs first." So he's handling all of this transaction on my phone, which in hindsight's kind of fucked up. But then he just comes back to me and he's just like, "So you need to send a picture of your dick now." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He already sent the pictures.
Right. So what you should have done, right, because he's the banker, right? So what you do is you basically say, you say, okay, I'm going to get the banker to play, or am I going to play? So I'll get the banker to send a picture of his dick. I don't know how that's going to play out.
Well, the thing is, they would know. Both of them had seen it, so it wasn't like I could disguise my penis. they would know.
Well, why do they need to see a picture of it then if they've
Oh,
already seen it?
I did take a picture of it, but I was dating this girl Lola at the time, this Mexican girl, and I was drunk, and I thought it would be a great idea if she just for the dick pic posed with my penis and like gave a thumbs up. She didn't think it was such a great idea.
I bet she didn't.
She got punchy.
Were
Yeah, I
her
bet
thumbs
she
bigger
did.
than your penis?
It's debatable. It's debatable.
Here's the
But
thing
you- so,
about
hang on a minute, can I just stop you there? So basically, you asked this Mexican girl called Lola to be in the picture, say, "Hey, why don't you why don't you pose with my
I
dick?"
thought it would be hilarious.
Yeah.
She
And then-
didn't think it was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's interesting.
here's the thing about dick pics is if you send a picture, I never sent a dick pic.
I've never sent one.
But if I did, I'd have to be a wreck because I'm a shower, not a grower. Like I don't want anybody looking at my flaccid dick.
Who sends flaccid dick pics?
Well, that's you
Well,
have to have a
like,
lot of security.
You gotta really run out of angles and all the things to be like, well, this is all I got left. You gotta send a lot of dick pics before you go and.
No, you have to be
sauce.
really confident.
Okay, so
Yeah, it
yeah,
helps.
so if you're sending erect dick pics, do you have is there something in the picture to put it to scale? Like, do you have like a little plastic dinosaur next to it to show how big it is in real life?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Is
Is that
it-
how it works? Do you have like a piece of Lego next to it? This is the scale you're dealing with, baby.
Is the penis going to be holding a newspaper with a date on it, like it's a hostage?
Yeah, it's today's paper, baby.
Yeah.
That's the size it was today.
You know that
I'm
dick's-
selling you goods.
That dick's still alive. But if you don't give us money by midnight, it's going to be hung.
It's going flaccid.
Yeah, it's going to be hung.
Now I don't even know if I should say this, but there's one that I have that it is my erect penis on my friend's face. My lady friend's face, and she put it on Twitter herself.
Right.
Right.
'Cause
So I was
that's
like,
what you
okay,
do.
well, if she's putting it on the internet, like, all right, I can.
So
show
hang
people
on.
this is okay.
I'm a details guy, right?
Yeah.
As you haven't gathered this, but I'm
Yeah.
a details guy. So your penis is sat down the side of her
It
face,
starts at
across
the
her
forehead and like ends somewhere else, pointing down. I don't.
We don't wanna
It's
give us the
like I was like, I
measurements.
don't exactly. I'm like not trying to give you
Sure.
dimensions here.
Right.
but-
So it's your balls are on her head.
Yeah,
At
so,
the top
yeah.
of her head, and your dick. It's erect, but it's managing to lay down low enough to sort of like sit on her face.
Yes.
Okay.
That is.
And it's somewhere you don't want to brag or be embarrassed, but it's somewhere possibly between her eyebrows and her nose.
Between eyebrows
Or
and
maybe if you-
nipples. We'll just give it a bigger.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Which reminds us, if you have a dick pic to send us, you could tweet it.
Yeah, you
at
can
the
send
Dry
it to
Shave
you,
Show.
couldn't
Yeah.
You'd like to see some dick pics. It's gonna make you feel bad about your dick, though, isn't it?
Well, it depends. You
Well,
know, what
no, they
only
probably
makes me
are.
feel bad is if I see an Asian guy with a bigger dick than me. That's the only time I start getting a little insecure.
It's been known to happen.
And there's one in the room right now, actually.
Oh dear, Byron. There you
Yeah.
go. You laying the
Oh,
gauntlet down,
Asians,
Byron.
the last race you can be racist against,
Are you-
and
are you- are you
everybody's
laying the
okay
gauntlet down,
with
Byron?
it. Fuck.
So is there ever a good time to send a dick pic without there being the preamble? Like in an emergency, you've got to send a dick pic. It's an emergency. Is it
What, okay, can you explain to me what kind of emergency necessitates a dick pic? Like,
don't
what
know,
it
I
is
don't
like,
know. I mean-
oh, the building's on fire, and I
Yeah.
need a picture of your
I mean,
penis to motivate
yeah.
me to put it out.
So
Like,
she's
what
just
is-
like, I'm horny. I want to masturbate. I have no imagination. My internet's down. Quick, text it to me.
yeah, then just do it.
Yeah.
But I can't think of an emergency. You can just have one on hand. You got one on file. Of course, you got to
Yeah,
have
you
one on
got
file.
one. You don't-
Because you spent, I mean, you got to get the angles right to make it look good and the lighting. And it's like, and part of it is like, well, you want a photogenic penis, right? You want it to look good in pictures. But the other side of that is photogenic isn't actually a compliment because that's just saying, oh, wow, looks way better in pictures, like in person. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, that's why you need it next to a girl's head.
Yeah,
to
you need to give it
scale.
scale. And
But-
the other side of it is like that it's just like, the girls are a bit less with the visual stuff. So when you send the dick pic, it's just like, that is his penis. It is a fact-finding adventure. It's like, that is his penis. Not necessarily turned on by it, but like that's the dick that he's working with.
You know, yeah, it's funny. Taking a dick pic, I imagine it's like the opposite of like a fat chick taking a selfie to make herself look skinnier. You want to do it from a different angle, where the dick looks fucking big and bulbous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it helps.
All
It
right,
helps.
listen. I mean, I know we can talk about this for hours, but we've got to get on.
We do. Speaking of dicks, we're going to actually move things on to, of course, our happy ending. This week's happy ending with our very own Narj Singh.
Hello, this is Narj, and this is your happy ending. I'm at that age where all my friends are boasting about their guest rooms and cabins at the lake. And they're at the peak of their careers and making so much money. But when it comes down to career, instead of greener and greener pastures, I've been moving to browner and browner pastures like a colorblind cow. It's come to the point where my paycheck is smaller than my dick. And that is the worst thing that can happen to a man. A small dick and a small paycheck. Neither one is any fun to blow. And yes, the ladies, they don't say it, but they sure mean it. A man's gotta bring home something big to play with. Preferably a big paycheck, because you can always rent the big cock if you're so inclined. And that's just it. If you have a small dick, you are inclined to make money. And that's why we say if somebody driving a Hummer or a BMW, Mercedes-Benz, small dick, right? And people with big dicks, yeah, they don't have to do anything to earn that self-confidence. They just pull it out. And they don't care about money. I mean, I've never met a big dick guy who paid his rent on time. Yeah. And that's the thing. And it is true. It is true. Because people with big dicks are not compelled to make money. And people with small dicks are. And that is why China is so rich and Africa is so poor. And yeah, you may have a big dick and yeah, you may get all those women. And women don't like sucking cock. They don't like giving blowjobs. It does nothing for them. They just want to be pounded. But they will do it for you because you've got the paycheck. Small dick and a small paycheck, no money. But what can you do? You have to eat. So I have my broke back chicken recipe. It's tofu, actually. And just marinate some tofu in peanut butter, ginger, and orange juice overnight or whenever. And marinate this damn tofu. And I'm making this recipe in honor of my mother because she was a vegetarian all her life. But she made the best meat recipes and she never ate meat. And I'm sure she never sucked cock because my dad was angry all the time. But this is the Brokeback chicken recipe, which is a tofu. Get some tofu, which is $2 a pound, and marinate it with some peanut butter, orange juice, and ginger. And fry it up or put it in the oven or grill it on the barbecue and put it in between two pieces of bread that you have toasted or fried up. And that will be a great happy ending. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Narj. That was
Narj, it was great. I love that. But the recipe let sit down at the end.
Why?
I feel like the recipe was a cop-out. One, it didn't have any chicken in it. And
it's
two,
the tofu. It's
I
the
know, but you went into all this elaborate detail about how to dress the tofu, and then you went, fuck it, stick it in some bread, and then eat it.
Yeah.
Because that's how you eat it. I mean, bread is a good thing.
Who
Like
puts
bread-
tofu in a sandwich?
I do.
Really?
Yeah, no, there's the thing though. You have not
Byron's
had
wincing.
tofu until you have tried tofu in some like good bread or even like French baguette. And, it's like a panini if you want like you trust me. I've sold this at at the Treehouse Cafe on Salt Spring Island, and it was one of the biggest.
Well, that's
hits,
Salt Spring Island. They'll eat fucking anything over there. They're starving to death.
Those dirty
They won't
vegans.
eat chicken.
No, they won't eat chicken.
Vegans don't swallow.
Well, I'll tell you how to make vegans swallow in the next episode.
I
Nice.
look forward to that.
By the way, if you're a vegan who swallows, please email us your details.
Yeah, and if you're a lady who likes sucking small dicks, send Byron Bertram at the Dry Shave Show your contact details.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Oh, what else have we got, Byron? Just fill in the details.
Oh, by the way, yes, the Dry Shave Show is produced and published by the Leone Digital Podcast Network. Producer Matthew Kyle Grant. Writing Eric Amber. Matthew Kyle Grant, Narj Singh, Stephen Peaver, of course you, Ivan Penaluna, me, Byron Bertram. And thank you very much for listening. This has been a lot of fun. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned, and I hope you like sucking dick. Good night.
Good night.